With a vast size, along with the evolutionary mutations that happen on Makopya, the Makopians have fractured into many subspecies. There are several main dominant marks where Merkava's is named Citri, with their facial birthmarks looking as so. They could have potentially been the main leading mark of Makopya due to their talent, which allows them to see the weaknesses of everything, from a subatomic level to including abstract concepts. A single poke in the right spot could cause you to physically disintegrate, or they could point out the flaws within your own literature and artwork to perfection. However, the Citri never rose to the level of power they could have achieved due to the location in which they reside on Makopya. It is speculated that their talents derived in consequence to this location known as the forest. This area of Makopya is entrenched with thick coniferous and exotic plant life. It is also the main territory of the subspecies known as the Dao. These creatures are debatably the most dangerous in all of— Wait, hold up. I'll talk about them in another episode, but for now, know that the Citri's habitat surrounds the forest and they've taken it upon themselves to keep the Dao imprisoned within its confines. The guys are known to be proficient in aerial acrobatics, while the gals are incredible excavators, with both excelling highly in short-distance speed, reflexes, and reaction times. They are tribal, being organized by their chiefs that all communicate with one another to keep watch over Dao territory. Their tactical prowess in blockading the ground and sky has protected Makopya from the Dao insurgents indefinitely. The Citri are the most loyal and dependable of all Makopians. Though they all seem to be socially awkward, their subspecies are just really open about most things in order to properly express themselves and avoid unnecessary conflict. A trait that ties in with their talent of all seeing one another's weaknesses at all times. It's rare that they leave their tribe or protected area, as it's ingrained deep within their genetic psyche. That being said, when Principal Freya came knocking on their door, forcing them to start sending their young to the College of Nexus Vorba—
For more info on the school, there's a link in the description down below.
Merkava was the first to stand tall and display his positive excitement to the concept and ideology of what Freya was attempting to accomplish. Bright-eyed and shining that large grinning smile of his, he yearns for something new, keeping himself open to the potential possibilities of this new future. Merkava, like most Citri, likes keeping the peace, and at his young age of 618, he has lived through immense violence as the rest of the subspecies face weakly with the Dao. This has led the Citri to live with a more laid-back attitude, cracking jokes, keeping things light, and often intervening in situations that may not concern them in order to hold on to moments of peace for as long as possible. But will this be enough when he's forced to share a classroom with Phage, Queen of the Dao? During the events of the manga Blithe, Merkava has entwined himself with the Verilic designated as Rizal, where the two have been progressing a sort of relationship very quickly, considering the animosity their two species have had since the beginning of time. Now let's add to the fact that they aren't even close to the same biologically. How does a creature of flesh and bone even court something made of energy bagged in a container that resembles a space insectoid half the time, and the other half a petite, solid, aggressive, and emotionally direct, long curly-haired alien? I guess you'll just have to read it to see how he tries pulling it off during the first day of college at Nexus Vorba. See you for the next one. Bye!